Touching My Spine by Monique Amado. As the wind ruffled the pages I held, Sally blew the dust off my shoulder from left to right. She buried her face in my middle and inhaled deeply. I often heard her tell her friends how much she loved the scent of me, but I couldn't help wondering if she had said the same thing about others before me. Maybe she only loved it because my scent was new, and so it was more present in her consciousness. I couldn't know if she had a similar scent that I might love to inhale because I was brought into the world with no sense of smell. Perhaps better that way. It seems to me confusing, all these senses, words, and the understanding of them. Now that is a sense worth having. But sadly, not everyone sees this or considers this of any importance. I hadn't known Sally long. She saw me across the room in a cafe while she was out with a group of friends one hot July afternoon. She had looked over, losing sight of the conversation around the table in favor of me. It made me feel extraordinary, that of everything and everyone in the room, I was the one who caught her eye. She didn't seem to have any qualms about getting up from her friends and coming over to where I was. Rather uninhibited, Sally was. There was no conversation between us, really, since my only conversation comes from the sighs I hear when I've touched someone. I had been leaning up against the windowsill when she approached. She stood close to me as if we already knew each other. Perhaps a bold move, but then some people seem born courageous. She gazed at me for a moment like one would at something beautiful, or innocent and untainted, like a new puppy or a rosebud. She reached towards me and traced the edges of the lettering that I wore. The letters were gold, and they made me feel like royalty. She sniffed me, almost like a dog would sniff a tree. Certainly nothing romantic about it. Then she turned me around a bit and gently dragged her fingers down my spine. She read the words out loud, "The Lord of the Rings," and I knew I had touched her with no need of speaking.